Once the dreaming kind of settles down a little, the reality of all those must-dos starts to become a little more scary, but we'll figure it out. This past week was my first week going back to work since they've been here. So the first 2 weeks I was on vacation. This week we went back to work, which means that they went to day camp. So they were at the JCC day camp over in Manor Road. And I think the JCC has been amazing. They hired them some Spanish-speaking translators. So they have their little crew waiting for them when I drop them off in the morning. And I have everybody spoiling the little one, buying him lots of candy that he doesn't normally have when he's at home. So he's really loving his camp adventure. They do some swimming every day. And I've been able to get my work done. So I was kind of worried about how we were going to figure out that going back to school thing. And I mean, it's tiring, don't get me wrong, but we've been able to manage pretty quick. I think waking them up at 5:30 was a jolt for them, but they've adjusted really nicely.
Over the last 22 years, about 80% of all the children that have traveled with our Summer Miracles program have found forever families. So if we can get a kid here, chances are really good that we can find them a forever family.
Part of the program, it's a 5-week program, so there's 4 weekends in between the time they arrive and the time they leave. So we have events every weekend so that the kids that are being hosted can meet other prospective adoptive families. So anybody that's looking to maybe meet the kids can come to one of these events and meet the variety of kids that are here from the tri-state area. So there's kids that are staying in Rochester, all over. I think there's some kids in Westchester, so they're kind of all over. And yeah, it's a time for them to get together and see their friends, and it's a time for them to meet other prospective adoptive families.
Andrea is the perfect host for KidSave. She speaks the language, which really does help, although most of our families don't have language when they host kids. She is very interested in the children herself, but she's also making sure that she introduces them to people in case something goes wrong and she's unable to adopt. So that's really important. And she's, a good community member, making sure the kids are having the experiences of a lifetime, really.
I mean, I'm definitely feeling like I want to find a way to make it work, right? I mean, I think I have a lot of challenges being a single person, coming into 2 kids all of a sudden. And I've been really career driven my whole life. And so I travel a lot for work. Up until recently, I've just traveled like almost 40% of my time I was traveling. So how am I going to do that as a single parent with 2 kids? So, we have some challenges that we need to figure out. But I think I'm still very much in the game of trying to figure out how to make that happen.